fuck watches it?
Anime trap house, Shimonette about to put the mask out. Anime trap house, JoJo shit, we stand out. Anime trap shit, hoes on tap in the bag, piss.
What's good? Crack open a cold one while you sit on your other hand to give yourself a cold one later. The boss is away, so that means it's a lot more chill here at the Anime Trap House. It means that we don't have to worry about getting written up by dumbass Cody for saying things that he doesn't like. Like my invention. You know those sticky slap slime hands? You know what I'm talking about? Mm-hmm. But I want a mold for one that you fill with your cum and slap a consenting adult with. Also, normally those sticky hands suck because they get dirty and gross really fast, but with cum slime hand, that just becomes added texture and flavor, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the kind of stuff we can really let loose with. That's the kind of stuff that big Cody Media wants to keep us from saying. Today we unionize and take our rights back at the Anime Trap House.
Yeah, you know, it's like the stuff that gets stuck on the sticky hands is like the cast iron seasoning of the world.
Right?
You know?
Yeah. Dude, I always got so sad when I wanted to use it, and then like in 5 seconds I'm like, I ruined it. And that I feel like that built a
100%.
complex in my life.
Yeah.
You guys not know you can just wash them off, right?
They never washed right.
No, they never wash correctly.
I mean,
and then like they're never as good as, you know, like it's
Yeah.
it's not the same as a
it's just
fresh,
not the same.
sticky hand.
Yeah.
They
So,
should
like,
come
when
in
you do
like
it with-
packs, honestly.
Yeah.
So-
So like when you do it with cum, you know, then
Yeah.
it's like you taste it, you could taste the world around you. You know?
I think it'd be cool to make like cum slime, and then
Yeah.
you call it slum. But it's like that one slime that you put in that plastic container and you finger it and it farts.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
thought
then you
you
could say, "Hey baby, show me how that cum farts." And then
Nice.
Oh.
And then you can make it into like a cum fleshlight and it's a slum light, you know?
Oh.
And then you fuck it.
I like
and then
that.
it just, oh wait, you don't have to clean it because it just like whatever you
Adds to
cum
it.
will just become part of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
Become part
You
of
might just
it.
have to
you
add
know?
starch once in a while. I thought Justin was gonna make a forbidden
Starch.
Nickelodeon joke there.
no,
So when he started saying slime, I was like, Justin,
those are
please don't.
children.
I know. Sometimes they're actresses, adult ones.
Okay, I was like,
Yeah,
you can.
Well, all right. You know, you didn't have to take the whole Cody not being here
Right.
that seriously.
Oh no.
Unreal.
It's your boy Kyle, aka the actual wonk-eyed Parasyte, joined with my scrumptious, tasty-looking little alternate host in case I die. Maybe I want to steadily get taller and take over Justin Longflory. Perhaps I want a thick wool of body hair and consume Harris Wolverine Khan. Or maybe I just want to ruin our returning guest's body with my poor lifestyle habits and take Philip PJ Peach Pinnin.
Please take it.
I was trying to calculate how long it would take for me to just completely fuck it up. Like, I'm like, dude, first thing I'm doing, just like, I'm buying out every single Speedway, like, roller, the tornado things.
Oh, fuck.
Dude. Oh yeah, dude.
I'm just making laps around the city, just going to each gas station.
Yeah.
That's the ultimate goal of like being fit, right? Is like you get
You don't
fucked
feel
up and
bad
get
eating
super
them?
fat again, and then you just start up again,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's
You
Yeah,
put
called
on
pres-
like 400 pounds
that's
and
called
then do it again.
prestiging.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Yeah,
on
I do
third
it,
prestige
you know.
fat.
Do it every fall. You know, it's Fat Boy Fall, boys.
Fat boy fall.
The moment you can wear a hoodie from sun up to sundown, it's time to pack on the weight. It's time to eat like there's no tomorrow.
Yeah.
That means tornadoes. That means little donuts, little
Culver's
Debbie
ice
snacks, Culver's ice cream.
Oh,
All
We're going in.
same
Amber
time.
is going to go and get herself Subway. I asked her for 3 cookies.
3? Jesus,
3, dude.
I felt so bad eating one cookie yesterday.
Bring him in.
get some ice
Eating
cream in the
season.
middle, you know?
Ooh, that
time to
sounds
eat.
good, dude.
I've put on 5 pounds in October.
Hell yeah.
I'm pretty proud of
All
that.
muscle, right?
No.
How are you guys today?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can we just give a regular fuck Cody for forgetting that he had a plan today until like
Yeah.
2
Fuck
days
Cody,
ago?
dude.
Like he doesn't have a plan every Thursday
Yeah.
already.
And he's like, oh yeah, I thought it was Sunday. You're like, yeah, sure.
You know what has me fucked up? He said gala. He said, I have a gala.
Yeah, I didn't know what that meant. Is he on going to like
I don't know. I
Is
I
he going
think
on a
about
runway
him,
or what?
Yeah, I think about him like in a tux or like a dress.
Yeah,
you know,
like legally you have to wear a tux to a gala.
Oh, I'm imagining him on the runway wearing like a trash bag dress.
oh yeah,
I could also see that.
Dude, imagine
could
his
see that.
dumper just clapping that shit, dude. You just get, oh yeah, yeah, I'm about that.
So I was thinking when you were doing your intro, Kyle, about like if we were placed in this universe.
Yeah,
And I can just imagine Kyle walking around like noticing all the fucking walk guys, and he's like,
man, there's a lot of people nowadays.
"The trend's catching on."
I was doing it before it was cool, man.
right. They wouldn't eat Kyle. They'd be like, no, he's one of us.
Yeah,
That guy's a
There'd
fucking
be one
my brain's
immediately
just
attached
like,
to this man's penis.
Yeah, that's true. I could see
Just
that.
flailing.
dude,
Opening
dude,
wide open with teeth.
dick parasite with blades on the
Big
sides.
parasite.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Or
It'd be like
maybe
that
it
movie
spirals
Teeth.
out. Maybe it like unravels, like you know the head unravels in
Yeah.
spiral shape. Like the dick unravels like a
It
fucking like the
slices
good noodle.
open.
I can't think of the name of it. Yeah.
I don't know what the good noodle is.
I know what you're talking about, but
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know
just
noodle
kinda-
lore, man.
yeah, there's so many.
Hold on.
Rigatoni,
Noodle types.
No. the spirals.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, give me the spiral one.
Rotini.
spiral noodle.
Yeah, that's rotini.
Is it rotini?
Yeah.
Rotini. Yeah.
I was close.
I never.
Fuck is rigatoni?
Yeah, I never read it. I just look at the shape and go, I want that one. You know.
That's the shape.
I want the spiral.
And then I just,
Give me the
and then I just
spiral.
see some Italian word under it. I'm like, that's too hard. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't
I'm
speak
more of
foreign.
a penne kind of guy. You know what I
Penne
mean?
is penne.
I
Is,
do
Yeah.
like penne.
Dude,
Penne
penny
is what's
dips
up.
rule. We need a
I also
pasta
like to-
tier list. Can we do
Pasta
that?
tier list is
You know, like friend group did the Little Debbie
Little
tournament.
Dude,
Can we-
we got to do chips next.
Chips would be great.
Chips.
Chips would be easy.
Yeah.
Off of your
Yeah,
guys'
chips would be beautiful.
decision on
Somehow
Little Debbie,
peanut
I think
butter
it needs
chips
to be
would
redone
win.
altogether.
I mean, I agree, but
Oh man. But pasta, can you imagine how stupid that fight would be?
yeah. I like my shape the best.
The little
Yeah.
bow ties. Put them on your cat.
You can wear it.
Do you wear your food? Yeah, I can wear this. Put spaghetti on your head.
have a bow tie made of bow ties. You know,
That'd be dope.
That'd be kinda
Oh, dude, that'd be a sick bow tie. Bow tie with bow tie noodles on it, like as the
Yeah.
fucking print, dude.
Yeah.
That's gotta exist,
Yeah.
right?
It's gotta
Got
be
it. Hold
somewhere.
on. Bow
That sounds
If it's
tie,
not-
fucking awesome.
bow tie noodle
Trademark it.
print
Yeah.
bow tie. I don't see it. It's not coming up immediately.
Grow up.
someone's-
easy,
someone's
easy
winning money.
$1 million someone's getting, dude.
I'm
Someone just
going
hit
to
the
Men's
wall.
Warehouse.
Cancel the
right
podcast.
after
Delete
this,
it.
dude.
Delete it.
I'm getting sponsored.
Yeah.
Today we are watching episodes 1 to 6 of Parasyte. It's a horror kind of shonen anime that really is just going to be a vehicle for us to talk about the idea of getting a blowjob from your own hand for the next like 4 hours. I don't know.
Ooh.
Yes,
Would it be
dude.
called deep throating or deep wristing?
I
Go
don't,
ahead.
dude. Does your wrist have a gag reflex? Is my first question.
It doesn't eat stuff that way though.
Yeah.
So like it shouldn't have a gag
Yeah.
reflex because that's the point.
Also,
of the gag
if you give
reflex,
your
right?
stranger, like it's already a stranger, but can you like, can you make
Double
it numb
stranger.
anyway? Yeah, I don't, dude. I got so many questions. My fiance was looking at the thing in the middle of it, and she's like, "I already know you're gonna make so many jokes about the shit." I was like, "Yeah, dad."
They write themselves for this one, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a point in time where you ask for full control. So
Yeah.
you can fight those dudes. So
There's also a
Can't feel
time
it.
where Migi's like, I'm jerking you off right now.
Yeah.
I need to
It's
see
happening
how
right
you
now.
come.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, "Can I
fucking
activate
great.
this?"
He's like, you're gonna come,
Yep.
and that was it.
It was written by Hitoshi Iwaki. I think Iwaki.
You don't have to do this.
Milwaukee.
Cody's not here.
You're right.
Just
fucking watch it. I
Cody's
don't
the
know.
only one that matters. Where did you watch it? On my asshole. That's where I fucking watched it.
He wrote it in 88 to 95 and adapted an anime by Madhouse in 14. Also, there's two
Written
live.
in 88?
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah, it's older.
Okay.
They had to update it because there's like phones and shit in this. I'm like, I mean, there
that
were
would-
phones
that
back
would
then,
back
but
then.
not really like.
No.
Also, there's 2 live action films. You know, that's kind of like a bigger thing than I thought it was. Like, we keep finding them
This has been around for a while.
because I thought they were all
This is-
trash. And then I feel like they're still like trying to work it out, you know? They're like anime live action got to work
They're
eventually.
getting closer. They're getting closer.
Yeah, that JoJo one was a lot closer than it should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I know you guys didn't like it, but I like the Brotherhood one.
I like the Bleach one.
Fine, but not nearly as good. I don't know. It's
I
weird.
like that one way better than Bleach.
Also, watch
I
out on
can't watch-
Crunchyroll. I don't know. It's on other
I can't
shit,
watch
probably.
the Full Metal Alchemist ones.
I was pleasantly surprised.
I feel like I'm too
do it
attached to
then.
Full Metal.
Yeah,
so like,
you guys are too nostalgic for it.
yeah, it's just anything slightly off. I'm like, I hate it. Fucking wrong.
But there wasn't that much off with it, though.
Anything. His hair color is slightly off. I'm like, this is wrong.
PJ,
Dude.
have you watched Full Metal?
Fuck no, dude.
Dude, you got to watch that one.
Oh,
Full Metal
was-
Brotherhood.
it's got to get in
dude.
line at this
This
point.
guy getting
Yeah,
in line.
you got a backlog, man. We gotta start you where Justin started. You know,
Peach becoming a weeb like is the weirdest arc of of last year, but I fucking love it because he is just fucking cracked out. He's just like, I watch all this shit. I will watch 900 episodes. Let's go. And you're like, okay.
I'll watch it while I'm driving.
I was gonna make the joke.
Don't get me in
watching-
trouble here with my wife.
watching all of you go through the anime arc has been very strange for me. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially like
I went hard fast.
Cody's arc was the longest, dude. Like
Yeah.
I was showing him stuff back in like 2011,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, it's okay." And then I think like Bleach was the one that he was like, "Oh fuck,
Yeah. Oh fuck, Peter.
oh fuck, Peter, I'm back in." You know,
Cody
and
started
then-
me on Dragon Ball.
yeah, that's
I
the
love
right
Dragon Ball.
place to start. Like
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z was like the West's first foray into anime. I feel like everybody fucked with
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z when I
Of
was
course.
younger. You know,
See, I'd watched like a shitload, but I never really like stuck with it, you know? Like I would just
was
like I would
insane.
not watch something and then I'd be like, oh, I hear this is good, and then I just watch it all and then I'd forget about it, you know?
See, I
No,
never like grew up like, you know, when you're in like elementary school, you're like watching cartoons, and then you go to 7th grade and everyone's like, I don't watch cartoons no more. I'm a man, you know.
Dude, I had like 2 months tops of that.
I never
Like as a teenager.
I said it, but I wasn't.
Yeah,
I was in it.
I don't think
Yeah.
I ever.
I like I think there was like a small moment where I like retracted, but then like, dude, I was watching like Totally Spies. I'm like, I am way too old to be watching this shit, and then I just fucking did it anyways. Like, like I'm sorry, but a lot of television is just fucking trash. At least give me something stupid. Like,
Yeah. I got lucky. My sister was like younger, so I was like, oh, like she watches
Yeah.
it, so I watch it too.
yeah,
It's not me. It's not, you know.
I'm just the
it's
only
her.
child. Fucking.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
think
I
I
don't
started
know.
watching Avatar until like 9th grade. 9th or 10th. Just kind of rolled into my lap.
I mean, that's like when it came out, basically.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
I
think
was-
they were still
I
young.
was-
2008?
Yeah, yeah, those episodes
Oh,
were
okay,
like
then I laid it
rolling
right
out
on
like
top of it.
05 to 08, I think was.
Yeah,
when
I
they
was in
were
high
coming out.
school.
Yeah,
I
was
think
in high
honestly, this is
school.
my first year not watching all 3 books.
yeah, I was.
But I've got so much anime to
I would
watch.
love to rewatch that shit. I'm gonna fucking make
Hell
this
yeah,
fucking
dude.
idiot.
It's
watch
on
that shit.
Netflix anytime. You just
yeah.
hop on it.
I know. I want.
There's
Yeah.
no excuses.
I don't even have Netflix anymore.
I got it. I can give you it. Well, they're gonna fucking take that away. Fucking Netflix, dude. Fucking the whole internet, everything. We're not even at the fucking housekeeping yet. So chatty.
You're the host, man.
I don't know. I'm feeling it. You know.
Take your time.
The sooner this
It's a different
finishes,
vibe when Cody's not here, you know?
right?
Yeah.
He's not around to
no
like just
pressure,
stare
dude.
daggers at me.
Yeah, just breathing down my. I feel his breath on my neck when he's here. Like,
Yeah. He's always got that look, you know, when he's like pissed off. He just
yeah.
Yeah.
Always
I
with
don't
the
got that.
fucking one percenters, dude.
Yeah.
Just think they rule the world.
yeah.
Just fucking, you know.
Catch the show live every Thursday at 5 p.m. ish. 6, 7, 8. We're good. Over at Twitch.
We're on daylight savings time right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Twitch.tv/The Anime Trap House. If you can't make the live stream, then check it out on YouTube or podcast services everywhere. Just type in Anime Trap House. If you like stuff we say and want to help push us to the next level, come support us over at patreon.com/Anime Trap House. Just like our Patreon producers, it says last updated like a month ago, so this is probably wrong, but fuck them. Patreon producers: Purdue, Darth Slays, Diesel Tech, Girl with a Pikachu Tattoo, Moose Man, Big Happy, Gals. Man, it's gonna be a part where like I'm gonna have to take a big breath before that shit. Like,
Yeah.
There's a little.
whew, thank you all. I love you.
Thanks.
Wonderful people.
Also, if you, it's not up to date. We know November's a new month.
Yeah, I'm
but
sorry.
Like Cody's off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still stuck on that daylight savings.
He's on that daylight savings time, dude. He's on fucking Saturn time. It's not even Thursday there.
You ever hear anyone be like, "Oh man, I'm jet lagged"? You're like, "What?" You're like, "It's just an hour."
Jet lag, baby. That's real.
It's dark. It's 5. It's not 6. I don't know, man. If you have questions for us or just want to say how awful we are, then email us at ath@animetraphouse.com. And lastly, if you would like to be part of a community and bullshit around with a bunch of like-minded degenerates, then come hang out with us on our Discord server or Facebook group. Links will be in the show notes.
Show notes.
That means it's time for the dope or choke. Dope or choke. And it's going to PJ.
Damn.
This is a dopest dope right off the bat. The plot is thick. The pudding is plentiful. I had a great time watching it. Nobody's off the table for death. The parasites like leaning into, we don't know what they are. They're not showing us right off the bat where they came from. No information. I love it. We're 6 episodes deep and there's still so much to uncover, but also so much is happening.
Yeah.
So it's really, it has checked all the boxes I need for a great show. I had to stop myself from watching episode 7 so I didn't like accidentally jump into next week's podcast before.
You're just like, actually, all these people die, so it doesn't matter. And,
Yeah, he
never
finds mom and fucking. No, it's a. So far, I would say it's perfect.
Dude, there was a moment where I actually thought they were gonna abandon the main character, like Migi was just gonna join with
For
someone
real,
else.
dude. Yeah.
I was like,
Right.
fucking what? If it did this,
Yeah.
I would have been so mad at myself because I watched this like years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, yeah, bro, just jump on my hand. It's gonna be fine.
Dude,
Could you imagine though, two of them together? Ooh, that'd be a force to reckon with.
yeah.
Be like Moon Knight.
Huh?
That's what I would imagine.
Never watched it.
Okay, that's why I stopped. I didn't know who's seen it and who hadn't. I don't want to spoil anything.
Harris, go.
Yeah. This one's been on my radar for years. Like since it came out. I do not like body horror stuff. It's a lot for me. The first few episodes were a lot. It just makes my skin
The
crawl.
way
It
they
makes
draw
my
some of
throat
this stuff
close.
is just,
Yeah.
It's a
yeah,
lot.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
It's horrific. But after a certain point, the story got like going, and I was like, "This is good." It's a dope only because I don't like body horror. Like I'd give it dope as dope. If I was into that kind of thing,
My brain gets tingles from that shit. Like, dude, I don't know what it is.
I don't.
And my only problem is that there's not enough sometimes, you know, because most of them are just the head, and I'm like, give me more, give me
I
more.
want to see them split open,
Yeah, I want
tear
to
'em
see.
completely apart. I want to see shredded.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
There's some times where it was a lot for me, like when he tears off and he's like running around like a little dog, and I was like, and then when he's all gross and he's like, I'm going to sleep, and it turns back into a hand that's like, I feel like I got slapped in
yeah.
the face.
There's a few times where it's like facing one way, and as I said, goes back to sleep, and then it flips completely, and I'm like, for some reason, that fucks with me a little bit.
It all fucks with me. It's great. It's really good. I'm really into it. There is some like, like normal anime shit. Like, oh, you guys are combined, so I'm not going to kill you, even though I totally could. And it's like, just say you have plot armor.
Yeah,
It's fine. It's okay. I get it. But like everything with the woman parasite,
Mm-hmm.
But that's what kind of makes it interesting, though.
it is interesting, and I understand that she is like a big deal, but it's
But
you
at
know?
least we're 6 episodes in, and none of the parasites know where they came from.
yeah,
They're like there, and they're like, yeah, we take over these beings, and then we only eat this shit.
Yeah. I dig that.
Love
I
it.
think it's cool, right? We'll see what happens. I'm not fully sold on it being cool until I know
Yeah.
what it's going to be, you know.
Justin, go.
I'm gonna give this one a high dope.
Very cool. Very cool.
It's I like it a lot. Story's great. I'm not great. Like I like the main character, but other than that, like and Miggy, of course. But other than that, none of the characters are really, anything. Another thing, like I realized I didn't like. I think the score is pretty important in shows, and there's not one time where I even thought about it.
Yeah. It's pretty
was-
invisible.
There was there was one point where I was like, why is this music going so hard? It was like rock music. I think when he was fighting Mr. A.
Mm-hmm.
I think
And I
music
was
was
like-
going at the
Oh, it was
very
like hit-
end
it
of
was like-
episode 6 that I was like, this is a lot, but
Yeah. But for the most part, it's pretty absent. The intro fucking bops though.
Dude.
I
So
love the
good.
intro's so
Takes-
fucking good, dude.
yeah.
It's so fucking good. So yeah, high dope.
So I watched it the first few episodes years ago and I just didn't care and I just never watched it after. When I thought about it, it just feels by the numbers. I don't know how to describe it beyond that. It's like typical boy, teenage boy, he gets superpowers. Now he has to fight people with superpowers. And I don't know. There's a lot of parts to it, but on the rewatch, I don't know. It's definitely by episode 6, I'm like, okay, maybe I should have kept watching, you know? Because like I could have gave like a borderline choke by like episode 4, just because I just didn't care, you know? There wasn't like any big thing for me to like be like, oh, what the fuck is that? It's just we have aliens and now we're gonna fight aliens, you know?
Yeah.
But by episode 6, like with the mom and like him having that whole arc with like him being weirder, you're like, oh, where's this gonna go? Are you gonna do like a full tragedy? Is he gonna go fucking insane? Is that where it's gonna go? Or is he gonna like, I don't know. And like I'm intrigued. So it gets a dope. It gets a dope.
Yeah.
The moment they cut off his mom's head out of fucking nowhere, I was like, all right, this is
I was
it. This is
I was like, okay,
They could have
maybe
showed me
this
a little
show's-
more on the death part of that instead of just the head.
Yeah,
falling.
a little like
a little slice and dice. But at that point, I was like, this is the show for me.
yeah. That's the part. I feel like that's the part that really like kicked it over like just an average bullshit like I don't know.
Yeah.
Things
It like
made.
happened so suddenly. It was like this thing was like, I need to find a woman.
And like it really
And-
built it up. Like it was so obvious, especially if you rewatch it.
Yep.
But you still like refuse to believe that was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Because you're like, oh, he'll show up and like fight or something. I don't know. But like,
Yeah.
no, not at
I
all.
wasn't. Yeah, I guess I wasn't terribly surprised by it. I mean, as soon as they fucking left, and Miggy was like, "It should be. It's less probable that they're gonna die." I was
Yeah.
like, well,
So I thought I thought it was gonna be like
I thought that was bad logic in the first place. Yeah, like more people, more like stuff, but like also isolated. Just, I mean, come on. Like, I think whenever I see a jogger, I think that person's going to get murdered because they're isolated. I don't know what to tell you.
It does make sense because at the same time, they're like, we're going to take over anybody, but we also don't want anybody to know. So there is a sense that the people do have to be isolated or by themselves or hidden in the dark or some shit.
I was
for
like,
them
that's
to be
not
able
good
to do
logic.
it.
I mean, okay, but the logic was that the mincemeat murders were happening in heavily populated areas. So he
That's
was
true.
like, he's like, yeah, your chances are probably less if you go out in the middle of nowhere, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't. I know what you mean.
Yeah. I think that's it. We go on to plot. We can finally hit plot after like 3 hours.
It's only been 30 minutes. Plot,
Plot.
plot.
Plot smash.
plot.
Episode 1. John Carpenter is about this. An old man opens up like the vagina of my dreams and just crushes a lady's head.
Dude, it looked like, in Grand Theft Auto, the old ones, 3,
Yeah.
San Andreas, and you snipe somebody's head off and their head just fucking disappears and blood just starts spurting out. That's what happened to that fucking
It looked
lady.
like a fleshy chain chomp.
Yeah.
It looked like the Demogorgon, right?
Yeah, also yes.
Like that was like I was like, okay, it's just great, Like
I love how it starts. It just does this shit and then it says the intro. It's like, yeah, we're about this shit. In case you want to know, this is what the show is about.
Yep. If you did not like that first 30 seconds, you will not want to watch
Yeah,
this.
just turn it off.
No.
I'm imagining someone just turned out. Absolutely not. I'm walking away.
I like to think that like since the movie came out, Parasyte, like the
fucking movie,
Korean
that won all the
like
fucking
movie.
awards,
Yeah,
Everyone, like a bunch of people.
Someone's like, "Is this what it is?" Because like this
Yeah.
is some kind of because people probably don't.
Yeah.
Like your average American doesn't know the difference between Japanese and Korean, right?
Yeah.
And
I
so
know.
they probably turn it on and they're like, "This shit won awards." They're like, "Wait, this
Okay.
is what?"
Yeah, when I told a few people, they were like, "Oh, I thought you were doing the movie." I'm like, "What are you fucking? We're an anime podcast."
Right.
Yeah.
They're like, "I don't know. You've done some like live action stuff." I'm like, "Live action
anime.
yeah. We're just gonna do a random like artsy film. Like I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We're gonna
If
do
we're gonna
everything
do a
everywhere
random-
all at once.
That's pretty much an anime.
Yeah. It's pretty
Don't
much.
even-
It's close.
Don't even do.
The intro begins. It's so very 2014, taking me back to my XD RAR days,
Yeah, man.
dude.
I was
yeah.
so
That shit on
about
my
it, dude.
MySpace, bro.
The little like
Yeah.
the screaming with the I don't know how to describe it, like that specific scream style.
Mhm.
Yeah. I was like,
It was amazing.
yeah, I'm going back in time.
It
Yeah.
tickles the emo kid in me so very much. You
Dude,
know?
my sleeves got so long. I was in a t-shirt and then suddenly my thumb's coming out or something. I'm like, what?
my eyes suddenly got darker than usual.
Yeah.
You know?
The main character wakes up to the whispering of something being unfortunate. When he reaches for his glasses, he's alone. Da, da, da. During breakfast, the father asks him if he found his dick yet. The mother makes a very proper breakfast. Dude, I had frozen waffle, Mom. This shit is envious for me.
Yeah.
What?
And he's just
What?
like, nah.
And he's like,
nah.
dude, I fucking... if
You
I-
had
dumb-
frozen
you
waffle,
dumb
Mom? I
bitch.
had Mom wake up at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
Did you
Had that,
eat
Mom.
breakfast?
Did
Don't
you eat
fucking
breakfast?
care.
Yeah, dude. Like, so much of my life was just fend for yourself. Like, that was my
Yeah.
diet. I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, man. And then, I
This
get-
mom's a G.
And they did so many shots of this. I was like, I fucking want it so bad.
And like when she makes it, it's like the pieces of bacon and then the egg while
Yeah.
the bacon. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've never seen this before.
Also, main character Shinichi is afraid of bugs. Sure would be a shame if his hand was a bugussy later.
Bugussy, bro.
Yeah.
Gussie.
While walking to school, his waifu tries to get a backstab crit karate chop, but he catches it with his hand without looking. She's very upset that she saw him sneak up, so he tries to consoling her with an old boob massage.
Yeah.
It's a classic move.
Yeah.
Always love it.
Straight for the
Feel-
titty grab.
Feeling
Straight
sad?
for the titty, man.
Touch a titty.
And like good form
Good.
on the titty grab.
I know,
Yeah.
right?
You know?
He didn't do the like the pet.
Yeah.
No.
he didn't even do like the cup, you
Yeah.
know? He did like the claw.
Yeah.
He went straight for the milk.
Yeah. he went for like the
He went
juice
for a real
strainer.
juicer. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hate that we were
The
both on the
juicer.
same.
The juicer. That's the kind of way
That's
you
the
want to grab
technique.
it. That's the technique.
She punches him, then runs away. Her friend saw the sexual assault and consoles him. I don't know.
I didn't get that.
I thought it was gonna be a follow-up punch. Like, you fucking piece of shit. I saw that
right.
shit.
Like, what the fuck was that? She was like, "Oh, I'm sorry that you grabbed her
they-
titty."
Yeah, I think she was
Right.
trying to get it grabbed.
Like it's okay. It's fine. We're not gonna tell anybody about this.
Yeah,
I
saw
totally
nothing.
I totally expected her to be like, "Look, if you want to grab some titty, you can just grab mine."
Yeah.
You know,
I'm gonna
That's the
corroborate.
kind of
I saw
friendship-
nothing.
that's the kind of friendship I was expecting here. You know,
Um,
Do they have those?
I
Friends?
don't know.
School?
No, friend that'll
Titties?
let you grab a titty.
I would
Anybody
like
can
to
grab my
believe.
titty. It's fine.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I don't got much, but
I have a good amount.
I got
to
some.
Grab my titty.
I got like A cups or B cups.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can grab.
well,
titty.
thanks.
Grab some tits, man.
Later in class, Shinichi is dozing off while texting under the table. Me playing Marvel Strike Force for years.
Yep.
Phone game addiction is real. I get it. Yours last night when he was sleeping, a bug tried entering in his head, but he freaked out. He swatted away, then it burrowed into his arm. I love how this part feels like the most not like him because he's kind of badass when he takes his headphones and cuts off.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
Like he was.
Yeah.
I would never wake up and immediately be like, fuck yeah, fuck yeah. Like,
Oh my god, dude! I was totally when he was scared of the bug. I was like, I feel it. I feel that. I don't
Yeah.
like bugs. And then when I saw him do that, I was like, never mind. We are not the same.
we're not the same.
you were.
He's
on some
ready
next
to
level
cut
shit.
off his arm because of
Yeah,
bug.
he went. Yeah, he went 0 to tourniquet in fucking 10 seconds.
No fucking way, dude. I would just be like, well, I would have just died. Like,
I
I
would
would
have saw that and I would
would've
have just put a
freaked
gun
out.
in my mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would have been
I'd
gone.
have been like, this is obviously something I shouldn't be alive for.
I would have gone
Yeah.
for a machete
It's
right
over.
away. Just
Yeah.
chopping
Oh
at my
yeah.
arm.
He woke up and he's like, "Well, I don't need this arm anyway." So
Yeah,
No.
it was nuts, dude. It was I don't know, man. He was in it.
Anyways, the parents walk in and are like, "That's not how you do that. That's not it at all, bud. You're never gonna come like this."
you can't
said-
asphyxiate your arm like you fucking idiot.
The dad's like, we would just sit on our hands and just wait for it to go numb. You're on some other shit.
You know, some people are into it.
Yeah,
Little,
that's
little
like
chop
fucking-
off, little cut off.
Oh, that's the rapid Matt Cooker of fucking getting a stranger, dude.
Oh, I fucking hate it.
He's holding his right hand in
Yeah.
his left hand, using it to beat himself
Yeah,
off.
I have 30 seconds left to come. I am fucking choking out my arm.
Just sit and wait, dude.
You just go to the doctor about it. They're like, my arm's all fucked up. It's like, what'd you do? Well, I was trying to give myself an expedited
Classic.
stranger,
Shinichi decides to go home early because he doesn't feel well. He sees a little girl about to get. Wait. Oh, no, I got it. He sees a little girl about to get transported to another world where she grooms men, but the main character wants to be the groomer. He leaps forward and stops the car with his hand.
I don't like what you
Apologize.
did there. Yeah,
Apologize about what?
that was not.
What, the little
That
girl
was
can't be a
bad,
groomer?
dude.
Can't be her turn? We don't got no boss.
Boy.
We still have some morality. Like, just because Cody's not here, don't throw the baby away with the bathtub.
I don't know. I don't know what that means.
Fuck it, cancel the show.
We can't be canceled. We're uncancelable.
We're
Uncancelable.
uncancelable.
We're never coming, like, we're not pulling a Kanye, Like, we're fine.
It's yay now.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just yay.
Yeah, I know, but it's just Kanye.
I can't say the race. I can't say the type of people. He was Jewish.
I can't. It's the craziest
Kanye,
shit.
stop
He
it.
didn't even like do a long pause.
No.
It wasn't. The stupid thing about that video is that he didn't even pause well enough for comedic effect.
I don't know. That shit was pretty fucking funny.
It's funny, but
It's the point that he doesn't realize it.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the funny part. But like, I was like, you could have just paused for like a half second more if that's what you're going
Like,
for.
the fact that no one's out there trying to help him.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
You know
couldn't
he's
even.
gonna
He
lighten
couldn't
them up.
even do a fucking Harris pause before.
Yeah.
that, dude.
It's not good. Surround yourself with better people. That's the lesson we need to take away from Kanye.
Yeah.
yes.
Surround yourself by people that'll.
That's
humble
why I
you.
surround myself with no men. When you guys are here, you always see these people with yes men become problems.
Yeah, I want people to straight up shit on me so that I know that I've gone too far.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But what you did was going too far.
Hey, I don't know what
Talk
you're
about
talking
a
about.
child.
Too far, bro.
I was pulling a world's finest. I was just making reference to that.
You didn't
I don't
have
know how
to.
it's.
You didn't have to.
You just said I was pulling a world's finest. You can't.
You feel good?
I feel like,
a big
I
man.
feel like
Go ahead.
referencing. I feel like referencing it doesn't make like we watched it, like we fucking did.
And that shit needs to stay in the damn past, man. You don't need to go back to
Yeah,
it.
that's
We
a
made-
locked box.
We
Kyle.
made money off creating content off that, but I can't even talk about it.
Nope.
We don't
It's a
talk
locked
about
box that says no.
Lockbox. All right, I don't
Look,
understand it.
we were fulfilling our obligation to our fans on that one. By referencing it, we do not have to fulfill that obligation anymore.
Okay,
Okay,
all right, whatever.
just saying. You can talk about Baki all you want. Don't talk about that.
Oh, you know Baki's in the script.
I will say the hand stopping the car all dramatic
Yeah.
came out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I hate these scenes because even if I was a parent, I don't think I would be more happy that my kid is alive than freaking out that someone just stopped a car with one hand. Like,
Dude, this was so cool. So good.
when he stopped the car?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think we were talking about? Were you
It's
just stuck
cool.
on the grooming part?
You stopped
So
him there,
much.
dude.
Yeah.
But in reality,
No, that was it. I said apologize, and that was it. Like,
Yeah. And like, dude, if I was the parent and I saw that shit, I'd be like, dude, your arm's so cool. Punch my kid. Punch my kid.
punch it.
He was gonna die anyways. Just show me.
Throw him in the air. How high can you get him?
How high can you throw my kid?
Show me how your arm jerks you off for you.
Dude, just squeeze it. Death grip it. Come on. Can you get the head pop off?
Right. Deep throat your fucking wrist.
Oh, dude, imagine. That's so scary.
Shinichi runs home and threatens his hand. Then between his fingers, a little ussy opens up. He laughs and tries to stab it, but then Alien easily breaks and deflects it. Also, I like to imagine the knife is in the ceiling of the rest of the show because like
Yeah.
I understand they didn't need to show that, but I'm just imagining the mom like walking in and looking up and be like, I guess.
Right. She's like, you were trying to rip your arm off with wire, and now there's a knife. She's like, you're into some weird shit.
yeah.
He
He's
goes
just
to
beating off underneath of it, waiting for it to see if it's gonna kill him or if he's gonna kill himself first.
Yeah. The danger gets him off. Yeah.
The danger.
he goes to Googling handbug for hours. Like we get a montage of him being bad at Google.
These
and
are the
I love
worst
it.
Google searches I've ever seen.
I was like, you're so fucking bad, dude.
Yeah. Handbug. Handbug right hand.
Like, dude.
The panic is set in at this point.
I feel like I just Google better if I was panicking. I don't know what to tell you.
I like to think that Miki was fucking with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess yeah.
Also, his appetite returned. Also, a lot of people keep finding meat just laid out.
Yeah, dude, there's fucking just
the
skin
laundry line?
on the
Just meat.
fucking laundry line. I was
That,
like,
that one didn't
"Oh."
make sense. Like, did they put them there? Like, what happened? Why would there
They
be
just
meat?
said-
They ate
Gotta
him
finish the laundry.
so quickly.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're like, oh, we'll dry it out, you know?
Yeah. They're like this. Like, it's like when you make chips, you know, like pasta chips, like we were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
You got to dry out the pasta first. So you just hang it on the clothesline and then you bake it.
You don't skin
I
your
have no
kids
idea what you're
before
talking
you eat
about.
them.
Yeah, bacon back.
The next morning, Shinichi wakes up to his hand studying books. I hate when it walks on his dumb little legs like the All Real monster that holds his eyeball. I didn't bother looking up its name.
George.
George. Yep.
Wait, isn't it Crumb?
No,
Probably.
Crumb.
Crumb?
Crumb. I feel like it's Crumb. I
Crumb
accepted
sounds
George
right.
because
It's
fucking
not
Justin
George.
tricked
It's
me.
not fucking George.
I accepted
Fucking
it because
idiot.
Justin just got
there
magic
was,
on me.
There was Crumb, Icarus, and I don't remember the other one. I think Crumb is the one with the two
Yeah,
eyeballs
and then
the
there's
hands.
the stripe long one.
Yeah, I forget her name.
Anyways, the alien explains it's like the parasite that replaces some fish's tongue by eating and attaching itself, except it tried eating his head and replacing that. Now it's his arm. Anyways, now they're in a symbiotic relationship as the alien depends on him to survive. Also, he's no longer afraid of bugs.
Yeah, because it's not his hand.
Yeah, but he still has to look
You know?
at it. He was like so like
Yeah, but he's not touching it. Like I would if I had a body part that wasn't a body part, like I would be so much more cavalier about shit.
I don't
Like,
think
yeah,
it's-
bug,
I don't think
whatever.
that's how it
Okay, what
works.
are you gonna do? Fucking bite
No,
me?
I think
it's
it
not my
is.
hand.
I think Miggy, like when he was sleeping after he passed out, he's like, "All right, if I'm gonna be here, you're not gonna be a little fucking bitch, okay?
Yeah.
You're not gonna be a bitch."
Yeah.
And then it subconsciously changed him.
changed him.
Yeah, that's
Because
what it was.
because
So
that's
really
a good
bugs,
point.
dude.
Yeah,
You got a bug hand.
got
Yeah.
bug hand.
You could
bro.
put that
are a
right
bug.
hand anywhere.
I'm gonna make
Touch
bug juice.
anything.
Shinichi later wanted to go to the police, but about his hand, but his hand senses one of its own kind. They fight about finding them or not. The hand says they need to know more about what it is. They turn a corner and find a dog from the thing eating a dog. The dog says that they are both failures between the animal host and the hand host. The little fucking corgi opens up its bat wings to fly from the sky.
That was so cool, dude.
This was a lot.
This is what I'm talking about. Where like most of them are just heads, and I'm like, this was cool shit. Like, give me more shit.
This
like
was too much.
This was great.
Oh yeah. Meanwhile, Shinichi's
I
hand legit
almost
yoinks the
threw up
dog's
on it.
heart out of the sky. Just yoinks it. Just
Yeah.
also
It's so
he's-
fast.
also it doesn't turn
Insane.
into a normal dog when it dies. So someone just walked up on that like
Yeah.
and had to. I don't know how I would rationalize that.
And they're like, man, these people are some fucking shit, dude.
Yeah. That's
I
pretty
think
much.
I think that's some kind of
Like, can you
Maltese.
see it and not tell anybody?
No, you try. Imagine
It's
some
not in the
idiot just
news?
being
It's
like,
not
I don't
anywhere?
know. I've never seen that kind of breed. Maybe it's a Alaskan bat
Bat dog.
bat corgi.
Fucking Alaskan bat.
Alaska's crazy, man. You don't know what's going on. It's like
Yeah.
night for 24 hours
Yeah, dude.
at a time.
How are you gonna see shit?
It's not night for 24 hours if it's daylight savings. It's only 23.
Fuck.
And
But then some days it's 25.
And that's
Yeah, this got an Animorphs out of Idle Hands.
idle hands.
Idle Hands. You know that movie?
No.
Where like the guy gets like a convict's hands sewn onto his hands.
What is this like?
And then-
Face Off, but hands.
right.
Kinda.
I
But
hate
like
this.
the
Can he
hands kind
control
of
his own hands?
No, the hands are controlled by like the strangler or something.
That's a weird.
It's a weird movie, man.
It's a weird concept, but it's kind of.
That's what happened. That's why he's
Kinda
grabbing
cool.
titties and shit, you know?
The episode ends in a serial killer scene too. Episode 2. Some creeps are harassing a lady. A man punches them out, then offers to walk her home. The thugs can't really appreciate they all just got one punch and legit try to murder him with a metal bat.
No.
The man opens his one eye, then says he can't eat all 4 people at once. The lady is like, hey, there's 3 thugs. I don't know why you said 4. Why would you say eating and 4 people? There's 3 thugs. His head opens up like a ribbon and slices everyone up.
Dude. This was cool.
The gore's great.
It's-
I love it.
It's really cool.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. The way her head
What-
fell, great.
What other show do they look like this? Where, like, is this original? Does nobody else ribbon open and fucking just start slicing shit?
This looks a lot like The Thing, right? And I haven't seen anything quite on the same level as what I'm saying. Like,
There's parts of Paprika that kind of remind me of this.
yeah.
Or like some Junji Ito stuff.
Well, yeah, but he hasn't been
But, yeah.
adapted well, so.
Yeah. But it's crazy because anything I can think of that's like this, I'm sure borrowed it from this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Shinichi's hand decides on calling his hand Migi, which is just right in Japanese. It's kind of the spectrum. Wait. Oh, it's kind of on the spectrum the way it says, I simply lack interest in names.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, later his bug hand. Yeah.
He doesn't explain it at all why he needs to name him.
Yeah. He's
He's like, I just can't call like you or right. And he's like,
Yeah.
I don't understand the point of names. And he's like, I need to refer to you as something.
Yeah.
So that
he's
you
like, it's
know
weird.
I'm communicating to you.
Yeah.
Like,
I need to be able to be like, hey, you. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm right here. And you're like,
Right.
no, but.
Yeah.
Anyways, later his bug hand really gives him some basketball superpowers. His girly girl loves that about him. Says he can buy her dinner to make up for that teeny little assault.
That teeny little assault.
Yeah.
A classmate tells him to meet him in the back of the school. Shinichi really can't pick up context clues because he really takes a few punches to the head without trying to defend himself. He's just like,
Yeah.
well, okay, let's go here. Why are you punching me? What's going on? The classmate has a thing for sodomy, and he knows the way to a girl's heart is by slaying all your potential rivals.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
Deadpool taught me that.
Yeah. Shinichi worries about killing classmate, but he ends up giving a banned UFC move of punching from behind your back over your head.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely banned.
Yeah.
Not cool.
If I saw someone do that, I'd be like, not cool.
If I saw somebody do that, I'd be like, I'm gonna go walk on the other side of the street. I can't be around this.
This guy's got. I'm in his range at all points. I don't know where. I don't know where to
I gotta
stand.
go, dude.
Also, the hand reminds him to pee. Also, during the shot of him at the urinal, the guy at the other urinal is just enjoying his life there. Did you guys catch that? There's
He
a
was there
weird
for
pan
a
of him
while.
at a urinal, and he's like talking to it, right? But there's another guy at the urinal, and his face is like, and it's like,
Some
It was a
pisses
lot.
are good.
yeah.
I mean,
He held it in for a minute, man.
And it was like a static thing too, so it didn't change at all. And I was like, this is getting too long for me. Also, you think he just dribbles a pee into his hand mouth down the urinal? Like, be kind of hot. Would explain why his hand started talking about exciting erection.
Yeah.
I don't know why. This is why anime like push people away for so long, because this shit is just so fucking.
Yeah. Well, Miggy also like transformed into a penis. Like in the fucking ballroom
urinal?
or whatever. No,
In the ballroom?
Yeah, like when he's like doing the equipment and the chick comes to see him.
I don't even really
Yeah.
catch that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He transforms into a dick and he's like, I need to learn more about your male reproductive system. And then he hides it in between his legs.
Yeah.
That's good as hell.
Yeah.
Mickey was ready to
missed that.
DP, dude.
Yeah.
Watch it twice. Didn't even fucking dude. Yeah, dude. Like you go like that and you down the throat. Like perfect.
Fucking gagging, dude.
Anyways, there's a phenomenon known as the mincemeat murders. A murderer across the world is simultaneously killing people the same way at the same time. I think someone got a new death note.
It's like
No one even thinks that. Like, I want
the bathroom
them
scene
to
the
have
same time he
anime
was trying to
logic
beat
of
him
another
off?
show used in another show. You know?
it's like synchronicity.
Yeah.
You know?
Synchronicity. God.
Oh, that's a good cut. I love it.
You know.
His hand deduces that this is the others of his kind. They have a whole morality thing about it just being natural to eat and humans live lives mean nothing and blah blah. Also, his hand threatens to chop off his tongue. A guy throws away half a burger. That isn't relevant at all, but I'm mad about it.
I thought he was going to eat it.
Yeah.
They do it all the time, dude. But who
Like,
are these people that are just
really
throwing
thought-
away that much food?
Half a burger?
Yeah.
Half.
He took like 2 bites.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's absurd.
Yeah. It was still out of the paper.
He was like
Like,
laughing,
that's
like ha
fucking
ha, ha,
insane.
and then just tossed it. I was like, "You fucking piece of shit, dude."
Yeah.
Oh,
Why
man.
even buy it?
Just order 2 bites? I don't know.
Talk about instantly becoming enemies. You know?
Right.
Shinichi, who knows that they can sense each other, is essentially just chilling in a marketplace waiting for a wild counter. He's like, "This is a shonen, right? Where the fuck is my fights?" He's just sitting there going like, "I fucking got nothing." Migi suggests running away, but Shinichi isolates himself. He reasons that he has to defend people, the hand has to defend him, and they kill parasites. The alien approaches and sees the predicament they are in. Within moments, the other alien comes up with a plan of teaming up together. He chops off his hand without even asking. Like, can you talk about it? Can you?
No.
Yeah. He's like, no, it makes more sense for you to be here. Yank.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, "Oh, you fucked up. I got you." And he just chops it. And he's like, "What are you doing, bro?" And the alien goes to swipe Shinichi's head off, but Migi kills the other alien. In a moment of confusion, Migi clarifies he just wasn't certain he would survive the attempt at merging with the guy's arm. Aw. He's like, "I wasn't saving you, for the record."
I don't give a shit. I just don't think this is gonna work.
Shinichi and Miyato go on the date. It's cute. They eat pancakes. She says she doesn't like snakes. He does an anime file because that means bug hand, but also penis.
Mm.
Layered writing.
Mm.
I love that they went and got pancakes. What a fucking baller thing to do.
I tried making pancakes for dinner the other day, and my gal was just like, "For dinner?" I was like, "Yeah."
There are no rules.
Yeah, she's like, "Sweets for dinner?" I'm like, "You're in America."
Better get used to it.
Anime really does make Japan look to be the most fucked up place on earth. You guys ever like get that feeling?
Yeah.
Because like they find some teenagers throwing rocks at a cat they submerged in a sandbox.
Yeah.
How is that a plot
Yikes.
point? How do you just introduce that and not like what I'm saying is like you watch any like super American movie, they'll be like, oh, look at these Americans doing very normal things, you know, like they get an ice cream at a diner. I don't know. Getting shot at school. I don't
Stealing
know.
food from a grocery store because everything's too expensive.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Making meth because they don't have health insurance, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
it's always-
You know?
But like, we're not
Normal
submerging
American shit.
cats in it. We're not just like, oh, you know, as you do, you go to the park and local kids throwing rocks. All right, whatever.
And the
mean,
thing
like,
is,
when
like,
you
we
hit
can
the
walk
age.
away.
Yeah.
You can't walk. What?
Eh?
In Japan, it's just chill to walk away from people throwing racks.
Yeah.
Rats.
No.
Rocks. And a fucking
Racks.
Racks at
Racks
cats.
at
throwing racks at cats.
Yeah.
This is chill.
I mean,
Like
once
the
you
culture.
once you hit 15, you know,
Yeah.
you want to
You get some
asphyxiate your
urges.
arm and you want to hit cats with rocks.
I mean,
Yeah.
but like,
You
okay,
know?
think of like all the shit that we've seen, right? Like, when you turn 15, you're like trying to get people to kill themselves, right? You're like, sexual assault is like second nature to you, right?
He's already done that.
And yeah, you're just violent towards animals for no
Yeah.
reason.
I don't know. Something's in the water there. I mean,
I
I feel
think-
like it's got like some cute little name for them over there because they got cute names for games over there.
Yeah.
Like Sandy Puss Toss or something, you know?
Right. Right.
Sandy
Yeah.
Puss.
It's like, you know, like you want to go play some SPT real quick?
Yeah. You
know?
guys, you haven't played Sandy Puss Toss this summer? Dude, bro, is it even a summer?
Come on, man.
Anyways, he rescues the cat and says something about being pro-life or something. They go to throw rocks at him and he catches them all behind his back and gives his most violent look.
It's fucking eat you.
Yeah, dude.
Freaking eat you.
Also, she can sense the vibes are off and only wants to hold his left hand. Also, naked people embrace each other in the night. An episode.
Yeah. But dude, yeah, this gets like a Baki out of Mob Psycho.
I feel it.
The storyline is a lot more all over the place now that I hear it out loud.
So, yeah,
It's
there's
just
a reason
lot of
why I
world
dropped it
building.
initially. It's like
Yeah.
there still isn't like a really a big thing that like I feel like it's going towards to aside from the character arc, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So until like we have real established like goal and like enemy, it's just gonna feel like pure chaos and things happening and the character changing with it.
Yeah, it feels a lot like Future Diary, right? Where
Yeah.
it's like the main character is just like, well, I just got to survive because I'm part of this thing,
Yeah.
you know? And what we're waiting for is yeah, man, I'm going to win.
Yeah. Episode 3. A lady kicks a guy off a train for being a molester. See what I mean about anime being bad PR?
Mhm.
We get a long tense scene of battle music as Shinichi realizes there's another alien. There's actually a metaphor for anxiety when everything is fine, but the vibes are just off.
Yep.
Anyways, it's in the school and he discovers a new teacher and she fucking hates perverts, so we know there's conflict.
Yes.
She sees him and he's like, I know what you do with your fucking Handussie, dude. Her hair like lifts up. She's like,
Yeah, dude.
Anyways, Shinichi has a moral conflict of letting a man-eater survive in the school. The teacher mocks him for being dumb. Then they have a little after-school meeting. The teacher says that he's neat and they should get dinner. They meet again at dinner and the teacher introduces him to Christian Bale. Also, they have already fucked and have a baby, which created the interesting question of, is this baby a human or an alien? Also, the baby daddy is stressed out about being a father and has to walk off to get some smokes. Everything just feels so robotic in these scenes. I don't know,
Yeah.
like they're interesting, but it also feels like we have a baby.
Yeah, it was like very exposition-y. Didn't feel like any personality in this. That's why I was like, I hate this a lot in
Yeah.
anime when they're like, what do you think this is? And then someone's like, it's this. And they're like, correct. You said the right thing. And it's
Yeah.
like, it was like a 50-50 shot. Like, what are you
It's just-
talking
Why even
about?
ask the question?
Right.
Dude, I don't
You
know.
knew the answer. Just
It's
tell
so
me.
weird.
At this point, the show really just does feel like pure anime. I don't know how else to describe it.
Yeah, it's anime.
Also, the teacher shows what the tongue do on a spoon, and I don't know why Shinichi is so afraid, because that fucking dude. Dude.
We should
Use
point
me
out
like
the
a
teacher
fruit
is
roll-up,
super
dude.
hot.
Yeah, man.
Dude, you could, like what Bella Anderson did to that guy's dick in the bank.
Yeah.
Bus? She could do that
Yeah.
with her tongue. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying, dude?
Yeah.
Horrifying. Make me 90 degrees in your mouth. You know?
Porn brain when you recognize a name before you even like fully register what we're talking about. You're like, oh
Yes,
yes.
Yes, sir.
His hand has the same tongue, so
Yeah.
we're just seeing
He-
what,
he's
what
like-
could.
What that tongue do, you know? Like,
I'm telling you now, at that age, my dick would have tried to go in that hole already.
Yeah.
Easy, dude.
I would
Easy money.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? Those fucking lips, dude, I would have been smacking it at least.
mhm.
Bruh.
Oh, you're gonna tell me you're one-handed the whole time? You're just gonna leave your other hand just on the side? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
Mhm.
wrong. The next day at class, Miki senses disturbance in the force. There's some menacing energy. The baby daddy's coming to mom's work drunk on a murdering rampage. He's going to kill Shinichi. Also, the way his head, like Mr. Fantastic, murderates people is fun.
Mhm.
Just smacking people with your head, I don't know
Yeah.
how to describe it. Class is evacuated. Miki has a brilliant plan of letting opponents kill as many classmates as possible before striking. I'm surprised that wasn't literally the plan, like to exhaust as many.
Right. A wall of flesh is what he
Like,
called it, right?
It's like, no, he'll get a little bit more tired
That's
if he
how
kills
we'll
like
win.
30 more students, and then it'll be our.
Yeah. he, you know.
Those are my friends.
Yeah. Fucked up plan. It's
I got
logical.
it. We'll stack up desks.
Yeah.
Because that'll stop the alien.
Yeah, I don't even fucking. That was stupid. It felt like a call to action scene, but it's just so stupid because you see what these things can do. You're like, I guess.
Imagine how many people had to die while he was
It's-
just stacking desks around himself just to protect himself.
It's like the equivalent of like, imagine like watching Terminator 2, and you know what both Terminators can do, right? And you're like, I'm gonna stack a desk. Think I don't think you understand the severity of the issue right now.
I think you think that desks do more than you think they do.
You can put some pieces of paper down there too. You want to put a
Right.
paperweight on that too, bud? Man, he blew right through like 20 desks.
Holy cow.
You just walk through it.
Yeah.
He isolates himself with some desks to face him one-on-one. They have a conversation about morality and etc. I just gloss over all these because they're so face level. Can I kill people? Anyways, they decide to fight as two, not as one, and Shinichi gets a prison shank. Then baby daddy lifts himself up by his face through the window. Desks literally didn't matter.
No.
An episode.
Yeah, this got a high-rise invasion out of okay, this is a really weird cut, but like the cabin in the woods, you know, there's a scene where like the Japanese girls are like in the classroom and then there's like the ghost that's
yeah.
in there.
Yeah, I love that.
When Miggy went into the room to break off the chair from the leg, I don't know why that came into my head, but that's what I was thinking of.
Yeah. Episode 4. Baby daddy says without complete control of the body, he is superior. Gotta say, this is one of the weirder shonen battles. I mean, it's kind of like the usual thing, like things are moving too fast for you to see, except it's a fucking head fighting a stretched out hand. It's like if you had someone walk in on the show, how would they take it? You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would be like,
It also doesn't,
you need to
it
rewind a
doesn't
bit.
make total sense. Like, the hand can do literally everything the parasite that's got the whole body can do.
Well,
But okay.
Well, yeah.
Those are equal fights. But the dog wasn't.
Well, the logic was that one's focusing on attacking, one's only focusing on defense. So like,
Right, not so much that part, but like they have the same appendages and can go just as fast as each other, and they have to sound like the same amount. You're telling me, a dude who's got the whole parasite body can't just like
it's not just the
stick
head.
one straight out.
It's
from
not the
their
whole
dick?
body because it just takes over like the head and maybe chest.
Okay,
But you
Mostly
figure
head.
there'd be an advantage.
some
getting
kind of
the head.
advantage.
Yeah.
Well,
Otherwise, what's the point?
Obviously, you get autonomy, but
they don't understand the point, right? That's the
Yeah.
whole,
Yeah, that
And they're also
conversation that
all
happens
still
later.
kind of
Yeah.
like they're
Yeah.
still kind of new to controlling it. Like I think
Yeah.
even the guy he's fighting, like you see his eyes walking out all the time. That doesn't look like someone in control.
has full control.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
that's fair.
Also, at this point, I listen to the dub, and the voices are so weird after listening to the Japanese. Like, I listened to all the Japanese, and then I switched over. And Miggy just being just a girl and not like a weird robotic thing was weird. I just want to point that out.
Yeah, Mickey's just dub voices. Kind of weird.
I only watched it in dub, so it felt very normal to me.
In Japanese, it's like, you know, it kind of
I don't think it's that. It was in the beginning, but
it was a
now
lot more
just,
like flat.
Just sounds like a woman.
Yeah. Anyway, Shinichi has to walk in the middle of an intense fight. Blades collide everywhere around him. He waits until a moment, then strikes his opponent in the chest with a pipe. But the opponent almost literally can't fathom this. Like, he's looking at it, he's like, how is there a pipe
Dude.
there?
He turned him into a fucking spigot, dude.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. And blood's coming out? Yeah.
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 He fucking tapped him like a keg.
Yeah.
like a kid.
He
Oh,
totally
that's
did.
the
It was
best. That's
insane.
the most accurate fucking. Yep.
That's 100% what happened.
Also,
Yeah.
so smart. Instantly, Parasite's like, you know what? Just push it all the way through. No more
Yeah.
tap.
Hey, he
I
does
was
that-
like, well, fucking blow my mind. Okay.
he does that.
Next
and
time
maybe
I get stabbed in my heart,
go farther.
All the
push
way
it through.
There's scenes like that in like movies where like they get shot with an arrow and they like gotta go all the way through or something like that. I forget what it was. I don't know.
It sounded like Sylvester Stallone in Rocky.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
me.
gotta go all the way through.
Got a
Hey,
Adrian.
that's my man up voice.
Adrian!
I don't think I've ever watched Rocky, but that's my man up voice still.
Yeah.
You know. Oh, we gotta do this shit. All right.
Sylvester Stallone. I like to think of Arnold Schwarzenegger, you know?
Incoherent screaming in your head. He pushes the pipe through his chest to close off the wound. Migi wants to finish off, but Shinichi can't be a murderer. He realizes
What a
he
bitch.
I know, right? He realizes
What
he
a
should.
little bitch.
This was
stupid.
unnecessarily main character bullshit, you know?
I hate that
Like,
shit all the
I
time.
put a whole ass metal
in you.
pipe in
Yeah.
you.
But if I
But-
went just that little bit too far, I'd be
Yeah.
worse than
Yeah.
Batman.
If I went further,
And instead, he's just letting the thing bleed out.
Yeah.
Just fucking slowly dying.
Yeah.
right? Like,
Seems-
my brother in Christ, you understand that that's worse, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucked up.
Mercy, dude.
Yeah.
He realizes he should relocate. The baby daddy does. He decides to merge with the teacher. You know, classic useless father, just trying to dump a kid in you and want support. I fucking
The symbolism was very heavy right here. you
Yeah,
know?
it's just obvious too. It's just surface level, you know.
Yeah. Like just write it out for me at that point. You know, just tell me that the piss is rain. You know,
The teacher isn't having it though, and she rigged the class to blow up and kill him.
damn.
It was
symbolism.
kind of cool, but
She
There's
just
no
hopped out the
cameras
window.
anywhere. Like, nobody's seeing this.
yeah, she just jumped out
Anywhere.
of fucking. I mean, I
This
guess
isn't
there's a
an
whole
American
fucking-
school.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's
They don't need
this is-
cameras and
I
They don't
guess,
need
yeah.
cameras, dude. This is
armed
a big
security
deal.
officers.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's no metal detectors. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, cultural difference.
hmm
Yeah,
Yeah.
culture.
We kill our kids.
It's our culture.
Like, you know, they evacuated the school instead of like having them hole up.
That
in the
was
fucking-
insane.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, there's this guy that has a knife and he's running through the halls. So exit.
Get out of there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
No,
like
try not to go in any hallways, but
we're like seasoned
leave.
veterans being like, that's bad tactics, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like you're supposed to barricade yourself in the classroom and
Yeah.
not be able to see through the windows. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
you got to
come
get on
man.
the wall that's the same wall as the door, so that way when they look in, they can't see you.
You know, like,
You got to hide.
never mind.
We're
Smart.
prepared.
Smart move.
See, I
Smart
filter.
move,
I do
Kyle.
filter
I'm so
some
proud
things.
of you.
I
dude.
filter
I'm
some
so
things.
fucking proud, man.
Anytime I say never mind, I'm just imagining someone be like, "We're gonna cancel him anyways."
I know that shit was bad.
What was you gonna say? Huh? They were talking about the most heinous shit, and he stopped himself. Cancel him.
Oh, boy.
Well, they go too fast, too fast.
Too fast. He was going too far. He stopped himself.
Anyways, everything returns normal very quickly. Even the students like, look weird. It's kind of just normal. You're in a fucking show. That's why. Later, the teacher is in a boardroom meeting. Everyone's very upset that teacher is pregnant and isn't married. Instead of dealing with this bullshit, she decides to quit her job. You go, girl. This shit's toxic as fuck.
Yeah.
That's none of their business.
Again, like she's just like, huh? I guess that this body is done.
Yeah.
And like gets up and they're
Moving
like,
up.
They're like,
they're
wait.
like clapping, like, yeah, man, like way to, way to go. And it's
Yeah.
like, no, she's just gonna go kill the body's mom about it.
Yeah. Shinichi wants to kill the teacher, except she's pregnant. Life is sacred. They confront and Shinichi asks if she can just eat regular food. I'm doing it. You could do that. And she's like, I didn't even think about that. And the teacher says that every animal knows what it has to do. A spider spins web. Dogs eat cat poop. There's a directive for everyone but humans. When she merged with her host, she received one. Devour the entire human race.
I like how he's like trying to understand.
Yeah.
He's like, do you mean like God?
Yeah.
Like, what are you
Her
talking
face
about?
during that was cool. Like, she was
Yeah.
like, she had a moment where she's like, maybe.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, I didn't even think about that.
Is this God? Like, yeah.
Oh man, what if God was one of us, dude?
Right. Just a slob like one.
Also, Miki was really quiet during that. He's like, yeah, dude, I've been waiting to just like, at least a small toddler just to like pick up.
He had his chance, but he stopped the car.
Yeah. That'd be fucked up. He just yoinked the kid.
Yeah,
He
dude.
stopped the car and he just.
The car just stops and looks around. It's like, where's the kid?
Right. He like goes like this, the mouth opens, it swallows the kid and then stops the car. He's like, oh, I fucked
Yeah,
up.
I
I don't know. Kid got obliterated. Look at all this blood.
Or
out
from
of
his
existence.
perspective, he stops the car and then he looks and there's no kid. He's like,
Yeah.
I'm confused.
He's like, isekai. I don't know what to tell you, dude.
Probably fight dragons or some shit.
I
I
don't
don't know.
know.
Probably grooming. I don't know.
Yeah, probably grooming.
Yeah.
Do it again.
Do it again. Double down. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Also, teacher says that her bun in the oven might actually be a bun. Maybe butter it. I don't know. She was about to kill him, but then the way they are squaring up, the teacher saw something in him. She won't be killing him after all. Later,
Yeah.
the teacher's mother is concerned about her daughter. She lets herself into the apartment. It takes a moment for the mother to see that this isn't her daughter. She runs the phone, leaving her no choice. She gets the head chop.
Yeah.
This made me feel sad. I didn't like it.
I liked it a lot.
I liked how she was starting to get introspective after, where she
Yeah.
was like, how did she know?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Is there something that I don't understand?
Yeah.
And I was like, cool. That was it. That's all I thought. It was just cool.
Neat.
Hot take.
Later, Shinichi wakes up and finds his arm is gone. Side point. The arm is missing past the cord point. Just saying.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, Miki can now walk itself. Shinichi screams, and we get another scene of his parents walking in thinking he's just masturbating. Honestly, that was probably my entire childhood.
Yep.
Yeah. You ever just scream when you come?
I do. Oh my god, my neighbors hate me.
Yeah.
Just 2 a.m. Just
I like to hit the boom shakalaka. When
Don't
it's
look
about
at me.
that time.
Don't look at me. Swear to God. This is trap house time, okay? I can say what I want.
She's like, are you coming? Is that what's happening? She's like, that was very familiar.
There's a conversation about how one.
scream at me like that.
Right. When it's boys' time, it's boys' time. Okay.
There's a conversation about how once parasite is set, they are set to that appendage. So a head can swap heads, but it's risky. Later, the parents want to go on vacation. Shinichi's worried about the mincemeat murders, but I guess they'll stop. Like, there's like, oh, those are done. They're still around. I don't.
Yeah, COVID's over.
Yeah, COVID's over.
It's done.
We live with it now.
Damn, dude.
We just
Yep.
This is symbolism,
Oh man, see?
This is premonition.
dude.
The mother takes it seriously and tries to ask him about his masturbation techniques. Shinichi has to go for a walk. Shinichi can't tell his parents about the alien hand. The dad thinks the mom feels guilty about her scar, and you get a flashback of Shinichi running, but his mom saves him from some burning tempera.
Dude,
She's so anime mom, she doesn't even realize her arm is burning. She cares about her son so much.
that got me fucked up.
Dude,
I was like,
I just want a mom.
I was like, she's gonna die, right? I was like, she's gonna fucking die now.
In a
That made me-
flashback?
They made me feel feelings about her. She's
Yep.
totally gonna die now.
Yep.
Yeah.
You signed your death
if my mom
certificate.
was half as good as mom as this lady was. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm about this mom. Also, later, Migi makes a little gun out of his finger. There's no point in that. I like it.
Yeah.
That's fine, dude. If she, dude, if Migi just fucking brings a gat to every fucking fight, and all these parasites are like, what the fuck, dude? I didn't even know you could do that.
Fucking gun, dude. And he's just like, do your research, you know?
Yeah,
Man,
read
it'd
a
be dope too
fucking
because he'd
book,
like,
dude.
he'd have the mouth, and it's like, he's like, reload me, and he just puts a clip in the fucking hand, and then like shoots it
Oh,
out.
dude.
dude.
Yeah, I'm about that.
Yeah,
Imagine
Way to
like,
make
you find a
this
dude
show
with just
so
10
American.
clips and no gun.
Right.
Like, you're
Yeah.
like, I guess he's okay. No gun.
Yeah, dude.
Sticks in his fucking hand.
Yeah, like imagine like from the Matrix scene where he opens and all the guns are there. It's just a bunch of clips. You're
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
I don't understand. And he's just like,
and I gotta reload my hand real quick.
right,
Fucking,
dude. That's the fucking thing, man.
oh, that'd be dude. Imagine if he put the clip in his hand and then the gun morphs around, dude.
That's cool.
That
Dude,
would be.
That's
that would be
cool.
Oh, that'd be so dope.
I'm writing it.
Yeah.
Also, mom keeps walking around masturbating. Once he gets post-nut clarity, he tells his parents that he's okay with them going on the trip. The mother has a breakdown, but he just has to say that was just afraid of being lonely. Anyways, they go on the trip, and also teacher Ryoko feels her baby kicking. Way too soon. Way too soon.
Mm-mm.
Super baby.
An episode.
Yeah, it's got a future diary out of American Pie. It's a lot of jerking off.
Oh, yeah. I was like, American Pie. Like,
Just a lot of jerking off.
At
Yeah.
this point, the little thing can, like Migi, can disconnect from me.
I don't even. Yeah, dude.
It's not even masturbation anymore.
Yeah.
Now I'm just fucking it.
Now it's holding my
Yeah.
leg. And that's
I'm
my
gonna
little-
impregnate it, and we're gonna see
He's-
what comes out.
He's
My
gonna be
little
running
Campachita.
around, and then I'm gonna be using my left arm to catch him. Be like, if I
Me-
catch you, I'm fucking you.
Mickey's like, you got 5 minutes. Like, I don't need 5 minutes.
Yeah. Imagine having a pregnant right arm. Just a fucking baby. fucking,
right arm.
I
Oh,
feel
I
like
hate
we've
that.
talked about this because there's like that picture of like every time, or like when you're in
Oh,
hell, if
yeah.
you've
It's in
masturbated,
the
like your
fucking
hand is
hand. Yeah,
pregnant.
yeah,
yeah.
That's
I don't know
this.
when you guys talked about that. That's fucking me up.
was
Oh,
like-
I am
yeah.
in trouble.
Yeah, there's like a Christian meme
Yeah.
that was like, if like when you go to hell because you've masturbated,
Yeah.
your hand will be pregnant.
Both
Yeah.
of my hands will be pregnant in hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do a lot of things to be pregnant.
dude, so many. Dude, I would not. I would have so many fucking rag babies, dude.
Yeah.
Like, it would be insane.
Dude, couches, they're gonna make little love
Couches,
seats. You
Dude,
know what I'm
I'd
saying?
have a mouth. I'd have a mouth baby, dude.
Yeah.
Hate
What?
that.
Mouth baby.
Old bit gets in, you know.
You heard what I said.
You ever play the game at the carnival where you have to shoot the gun in the little hole?
Yeah.
I do that, but into my mouth.
Right. That's fair, man. You just use your balls as those buttons.
Yep.
Yeah. That makes sense to me, man. That's danger.
Episode 5. A lady hates her seatbelt. She wraps her head around it, which confuses. Wait, she wraps it around her head. Why did I write it like that? Why am I?
No.
She wraps her head around it, dude.
Wraps her
Because
head
she
around
got like the goofy parasite head.
Yeah. This confuses driver so much he runs right off a cliff.
Yeah, dude. She's like, "What's this for?" He's like, "Oh, haha, funny, so cute." And then she starts wrapping around her head, and he's like, "All right, wait,
This is stupid as hell.
well,
I
where
just
did I
thought-
get you from?"
He's
Right.
like,
I just thought
I'll
you were
show you what
dumb."
this is for. Here you go.
This is what it's for. Off the fucking
I hate that. Lady realizes Belt was to save her and has to swap heads with a man. Long story short, it didn't work so well because it's a woman's head on a man. He can't even control his bladder. The story is about to enter gender politics.
Dude, this show, ahead of its time.
Ahead of its time. Layers, like an onion.
Layers, man.
Shinichi is late for school. They speculate that something about Shinichi is becoming less human, which is where I'm like, it would be pretty cool if the roles completely swap or something. I don't know where the story's going. Also, this entire story is just metaphor for puberty and adulthood at this point, right? Like, it's just,
It's
He's
just
like,
it's all
"Am I a
over the
monster?"
man.
it's,
Yeah,
I don't know. It's so on the nose with that shit.
It's going so many places.
Yeah.
You know?
mm-hmm.
Shinichi finds some dudes kicking the shit out of his student. I mean, they really are giving it to him. Again,
See?
bad Japanese PR. Like, they're just, that's murdering, dude.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to use his pimp hand when they start beating him up too, but Shinichi is just sort of suicidal now because he wants to be as human as possible. Because
He's trying to show
That he's-
himself and
yeah.
Miggy like I'm a human still.
but
you
he's
know?
like, what are humans like? Fucking dying, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, that's because that's what Miggy says to him when he's about to fight Mr. A or whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, some humans are just suicidal, so like I understand. And he's like,
I'll kill
no,
myself right
that,
now.
okay, like that's not.
Anyways, these fights suck and feel like a Baki fight where people just take turns. That is the worst part of Baki. There's never a fluid dynamic fight. It's just one person taking turns wailing on the other person.
I mean, that is the most manly way to fight.
yeah.
You
You're
know?
not wrong.
Yeah.
Baki is the fucking best.
Yeah, it's turn-based combat, man.
It is a turn-based anime, dude.
Yeah.
There's a boss girl who tells him to mind his own business, except she saw something in his eyes. A second eye.
Mm.
She's freaked. Shinichi's classmates are worried. Some of his rough classmates tell him if he's cool for standing up to them on his own. Also, earmuff girl Kana is stalking him. Her first thought is being surprised he has a girlfriend. She's like, "Do you have a girlfriend?" And you're like, "Okay, bitch, like back up."
He's a badass.
This somehow makes her guy super jealous, who's just like stalking her. Like we got like a stalking chain going on.
Yeah.
I would like to imagine
normal.
another like character stalking him.
Mm-hmm. It's all cyclical, baby.
Yeah. Japan really does be making itself look bad because they kidnapped Satomi and threatened some non-consensual fornication.
Mm.
The bully and Shinichi do some Baki fights. Miki tells him that his rating is a 10 and the opponent is an 18. There's no chance. You didn't have to go with 10. You could just give him a 2 and said this guy's
Yeah.
a 10.
Like what? Like what a weird rating scale. He's like,
Yeah.
if he's a 10, and I was like, oh, he's gonna say that they're all lower, and he's like
Right.
18, 3. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
He was weaker than all of them too.
All
Which,
of them.
I mean, obviously because he has literally not tried raising a fist once yet.
Yeah.
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 Mickey's like, even dogs and cats can like tell when they're outnumbered.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
Like, what are
or
you doing?
just outmatched is what he said.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, I've seen a dog where I'm like, I'm not fighting that dog.
Yeah, it's like that's 13.
Yeah, that's
Solid 12, but
Dude keeps getting up from his beating. It's pretty long and drawn out. They do this scene a while. Right when he was about to go Catboy and hiss with his claws, the rest of his classmates show up. This is when Migi learns the power of people having your back. Boss Babe Kana just walks away. Kind of rude she gets to be a part of this and then just doesn't get roughed up.
Mhm.
And And then she talks to him later, and everything's like chill. It's like,
Fine.
bitch, you were there.
Yeah, you were telling them
You
to.
helped kidnap people.
Yeah.
Satomi feels guilty about him getting roughed up, so she takes him home. Also, her magic cloth somehow just heals all his wounds. I don't get this. I
mean, you could rub my magic cloth on you.
Yeah.
You might get a few scratches, but
His anime face just went pristine, right? Dude, skincare routine right there. He asks if he's weird, and she says he's really cool for risking himself up to help a friend. Blush, blush. Later, Kana stalks him to his home and offers a truce. He accepts it like a little bitch, which is weird considering, you know. She smiles, then just stares into his hand. She's got the tingles. She can sense Parasyte somehow. Satomi also can slightly feel it, but this girl's got the shine, you know?
Yeah.
If
This
I shook
this
someone's
whole thing
hand
was
and like I didn't have alien hand and they just stared at my hand, I don't know what's going on. Are you trying to sit on it? Like, what's going on?
yeah. Do you
fucking
want
please
this
sit
in
on
you?
it.
It's so tired from me sitting on it. Give it a break. Also, Shinichi's parents are dead. The little piss monster got them. He gets a phone call from his father, so his son can hear him die. He's like, I know this really means a lot to you, so. We get a montage of him just staring at his phone. He doesn't move for so long that someone is at their house. It's another Parasyte. He goes for the knife. He's so full of hate, he's going crazy, he says. He literally says that. I just had to say that.
Yeah.
Except, wait, they have a key. Also, they have his mom's face. Shinichi goes crazy and refuses to accept reality. She's not shocked about his hand, but he just kind of plays it off. He's like, my hand's weird, huh? Say it's weird. Please say it's weird, Mom.
I like this scene a lot.
Yeah, I
this
like
was
it.
a good scene.
Migi wants to strike, but he's about to slit his wrist about it. Her head opens up, and his mother pierces his chest with a blade.
Yeah.
End episode.
Shit was wild.
Yeah, it's got a psycho out of Bunny Girls Not Dream. Nope.
Yep. No, yeah, that's it.
Yeah, Bunny Girl's not dream.
Bunny Girls Not Dream.
Bunny Girls Not Dream.
We
Bunny Senpai
did
dreamed
take
it.
a little jump on the plot though, because when she does die, his dad like immediately runs to a payphone and calls him.
No, I
And-
mentioned that.
You did mention that?
Yeah, I said, also they die. The little piss monster got them. He gets a phone call from his father, so his son can hear him die.
But he also tells his son that he saw the monster.
Yeah.
So now at this point, he believes his dad knows what's going on.
Yeah. He's like, it's a monster. I'm dying. Episode 6. Shinichi's mother leaves him to die. Migi assesses the situation. Asks to replace Shinichi's heart if they are to live. It's a risky trick, but it's their only chance. We get a heartbeat, and he's alive.
I mean,
This
at
is
this point,
dope.
Migi is making
just Chainsaw Man.
excuses to save him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro, you kind of like this.
You had like, you had like 10 minutes to find something or just save this current one, you know?
It was so
Yeah.
fucking dope.
Also,
dude.
Chainsaw Man. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they Chainsaw Man me here, man.
Mm-hmm.
At school, Satomi gets teased for going to Shinichi's house. A girl wants to know all the juicy details. She's just a pervert.
Yeah.
She's like, you went to a boy's house? Fuck, man. What happened? How soon?
How pregnant are you?
Migi, meanwhile, is sustaining Shinichi. It's weird that it forces sugar water in him when he could have just circulated it, right? I don't know. An undetermined time later, he wakes up. He has both arms and he can stand up. Also, his vision is healed. He's becoming something else. His eyes are about to become wonk.
Dang.
Dude, if he started
The way
getting
of
wonk
the
eyes out of
wonk, man.
nowhere.
Yeah.
The hospital has been calling. Turns out his father is still alive. The mother Parasyte is dog shit at killing people. She's only killed one person. Shinichi goes to leave, but Satomi is outside the door. He's gone. He tells her his dad was in an accident while they were away. She asks about his mom. He looks too pained. Satomi calls for him, and he just nods. He's got some killing to do first.
He gives a little boss back, like turn back, and he's like,
Yeah,
"Are you gonna
just
come
like
back?"
one
And he's
single
like,
nod.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come back for that pussy, you know.
I'll be back.
The father is getting interrogated. He says his wife is dead, but the police are telling him his wife is alive. Everyone's confirmed it's her. It's got the burn arm and everything. The father can't handle this. The doctor says that he just has brain trauma. The guy's like, maybe. A schoolgirl walks Shinichi to the hospital. He rushes in. His heart hurts. The father is accepting the doctor's advice, and the son can't convince him about monsters. Shinichi wants to tell him the truth, but the father is crying because he thinks that his father knows that it's true, but he's trying to believe it's not.
It's not a good scene.
Yeah. I mean, this is a short episode because it's just a lot of emotional shit.
Yeah.
Shinichi rents a hospital right across the street. The girl who walked him there is the daughter of the owner. He realizes his hearing has improved. Migi wakes up for the first time. It seems that something has changed about the both of them. Now Migi is asleep for 4 hours a day. Only 4 hours. Jealous. Fucking jealous, dude.
I didn't understand this. I was like
It's got a human
sleep.
weakness now.
Yeah, but just sleep, like human sleep 8 hours.
But it like sleeps.
Sleep, but just
What was he
line
doing
it up.
before?
It was
It
like
was learning while he was.
it was
sleeping,
more
right?
like like dolphins never like they sleep with only parts of their brain sleeping.
Okay.
So they're active the whole time, but they're not like
What are you saying?
dolphin brains sleep in shifts.
They can sleep but be awake.
Yeah.
Imagine
What?
being the
Where?
brain that gets third, dude. Just forever. just forever graveyard shift.
Like I'm assuming it just kind of feels like being groggy while half your
All
brain.
the time.
No, not all the time. Like you're just in sleep mode for a bit. I'm sure all the brain turns on at some point, right?
I don't understand.
Look, I don't know dolphin brain psychology.
Like okay, if it's like right brain is like analytical and left brain's like creative, are you just like all analytical one
I don't know.
for a bit and then
Dude,
like all creative
imagine,
another bit?
imagine if we were like that and we're just
Yeah.
sitting in algebra class and you're like, dude, I'm fucking killing this test. Like halfway through it switches and you're like, oh, fuck.
You're like, oh,
I have no
fuck,
idea what
dude.
this is, but I could write the fuck out of a poem, dude.
Right. Insane. That would be awful, dude.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Be kind of cool.
It'd be kind of cool for like a little bit.
If you could control it, it'd be dope as fuck. You could
If
just
you could
like,
control it.
you just
yeah.
be like, hey guys, I'm going to sleep.
Right.
Yeah.
But like I really imagine it like this is another deep cut. But like there's this game Kingdom Hearts Deep Dive. It's Dream Drop Distance. Anyway, it was for the 3DS and like you have a bar and when it drops like all the way to 0, you switch characters. Like even if you're in the middle of a boss fight, it'll stop the fight and you'll switch a character. That's what I had imagined it to be
Yeah.
like. You're just like doing something all of a sudden you're just like
Oh, I am entirely
back.
different personality right now.
fucking dude, that would suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine just having one eye closed while that like side sleeps. And then you
Is
have
that
to,
why like yeah, go ahead.
Is that why
that's
they're
it.
so rapey? I don't know.
Yeah, like is that why they are? Because they're like that part of their brain is like, yeah, we're just doing
just
this
fucking.
now.
I don't know.
We're just fucking dude.
That's it.
Because that would also suck. It's like the most fucked up parts of your brain is one side, and the most like good sides of your brain is
I
another
like how I
side.
gave a metaphor for how I think it used to sleep, and you're just like, I'm fucked on this one. Dude.
Dude, I am fucked. This is crazy. I've never heard this before, dude. You're like 4 hours of the day, you're like an amazing human being. For the other 4 hours, you're like the worst. And then
Just
like
a
the
piece
rest
of
of the
shit,
time,
dude.
yeah, the rest
Yeah.
of the time, just like a normal person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
How awake are you right now? I'm pretty awake. I don't know.
But that was before. So now when he goes to sleep for 4 hours, he's completely down.
Yeah.
Right.
He's down and
Completely
out.
off.
He's gone.
Fair enough. Just got me fucked up. I don't know what to tell you.
Where am I?
I don't know. You got me all dolphin
And
brain.
Miggy is asleep for 4 hours a day.
Dolphin brain.
Only 4 hours. Jealous. I only got 2 more paragraphs. It's cool. Shinichi legit is just standing outside the hospital like Rory in Doctor Who.
Wow.
Yeah?
What are you doing,
like that?
dude?
You like that?
Hey.
So, dude.
So fucking rude. For what reason?
Grow the fuck up, dude.
I fucking love Doctor Who, man. I need to
Doctor
rewatch
Who's
that
so
shit.
fucking good, dude.
The Squirrel Girl sits across from him. She wants to know if he has a girlfriend. She moves in on every struggling person at the hospital. Like, I know you're going through a rough time. You're kind of hot.
Her fucking dolphin brain is on.
Yeah, dude. Straight dolphin brain.
Straight dolphin brain.
Migi asks if it's okay to kill his mother. Shinichi makes the conscious decision that, yeah, we should probably kill the mother. Wow, I just really skipped over that. Yeah. Yeah, she moves in. Wow, I really skipped over. There's a notification that, hey, bad guy in the area. And he's like, I'm going to go do that. And then they go run, and the girl chases after. And Migi's like, hey, we didn't really talk about killing your mom. And he's like, yeah, we're killing my mom.
She's
100%.
You can tell that I was like stressed trying to finish it when I fucking skipped like a whole important thing. Also, that girl really needs to learn how to stick to her own business because she legit followed him all the way there.
Dude,
Like,
I thought she was dead.
yeah,
I was like, you're dying.
You're dead. You're dying.
Yeah.
When he jumps above, I thought that was someone jumping down.
Dude, same. I thought, because she was backed up against that wall. First of all, why are you even backed against that wall? Second of all, like,
Yeah.
I thought blades were going to come through the fucking seawall.
Yeah.
And chop her head off.
Also, before this part, when Migi did wake up, I thought Migi was going to wake up and be like, hey, by the way, she's a fucking... That's her.
Yeah.
That's what I thought they were doing. So we got a few fake outs there. Shinichi legit leaps so many feet in the air. He's superhuman now. That's all.
Yeah.
And the way he shouts, you're dead, as he looks down the staircase, rules. Even though it's clearly not his mom. So...
Yep.
I feel like the next episode they're gonna do like some twist, like, oh, I'm just like a foot parasite. I don't know. I'm just trying to work around. He's like, can I just kill your foot?
I don't know. This last episode was really good.
Yeah.
It was really tense.
Yeah, like I said,
feel
this is what's drawing me in. You know,
Yeah.
The rest of it, I was like, it's fine.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see where these like parasites even came from. Like, they don't know. We don't know. The whole thing, they just like fucking showed up. How many are there at this point?
Look, not to start at something, but like, do we know where we came from? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just saying, man.
Yeah. Iraq, right?
I came from my mom.
Oh, yeah.
And where'd she come from?
Her mom.
Tadpole.
Wait, hold on.
Think about it.
I just want to get the right. If you're Mormon, it's Missouri. That's where we're coming from.
Oh,
Yeah. Everybody
How
knows
fortunate.
that creation started at Missouri.
yeah.
Cradle of fucking civilization.
Yeah, that's
St.
on their
Louis,
flag,
baby.
actually.
The Garden of Eden,
Yep.
Missouri, the fattest state in America.
That's
you
where
know,
the arch. That's why the arch is there. Arch from heaven, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, this is unrelated to the thing, but I just looked this up yesterday, and dude, you know how crazy it is that Wisconsin isn't in the top 10 of fattest states?
It's amazing.
Like-
pretty
Crazy
wild.
to me.
but
like-
what number are we?
We're not even in top. I don't know where we're
Oh,
at.
it's just not top 10. We
Yeah,
don't know
we're
where
not
we're
top
at, but it's got to be
Absurd.
high.
We're like the frozen pizza capital of the states. We're the fucking cheese fucking idiots, right?
Mhm.
And we're also the drunkest of the Midwest. Like, bitch. Bitch.
We eat. We
I mean,
drink.
the top 10 was probably all south. Like
It
south.
was awesome. It was
Yeah.
completely. It was.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're doing. Do they
Sweet
just
tea.
like? Do
Sweet
they
tea.
just
Fried
is it-
food.
what I'm saying is, do they deep fry their sweet teas? I'm saying, like,
Probably.
what?
I would
Do
try
they just
it.
literally have a meal and like some hot oil ready, and then just splash it over just cause?
Mhm.
Like, oh, we got some buttered toast. You're gonna fry this real quick?
Yeah.
I mean,
Fucking
everything is
Crisco.
like, dude, like comfort food.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
That shit will get you, man.
dude. Maybe it's like a hurricane resistance thing, you know?
Maybe.
You got to be
Yep.
ready at all times.
You can't really get
Can't
moved
blown
away. Yeah.
Also, you lose your food supply. You're good for a couple weeks at least.
Yeah.
Oh
That's
man.
crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So yeah, that's the first 6. I like it. It's good. I'm glad
Yeah.
PJ came here.
Yeah, I'm excited to keep watching it. I wasn't gonna watch it. I was too deep into everything else, and then for some reason I was like, "Fuck it, let's go."
Yeah.
So happy that I did. Now I just have something else on my plate that I have to finish watching.
Kyle, I have a serious question for you.
What's up?
Does Woodman's not have Doc on sale anymore?
I didn't go.
Okay.
I
saw
wasn't
you
there.
being bougie
No,
and drinking Dr. Pepper.
No, I was at Target, and they didn't even have Doc at Target. And I was like, "Fucking."
It's a Woodman's
okay.
exclusive.
Oh, I
Damn.
didn't. You're lying to me. So I'm not gonna.
You fucking idiot.
You see how fast I
Justin.
got? I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I fucking hate this idiot. Yeah. No, I do. I did literally when I bought it. I told Dora, I was like, "Please don't tell Justin we're drinking Dr. Pepper. We're at Doc House
Piece
still."
of shit.
Get him.
It's number 2 though, behind root beer.
No.
Root beer
I
is
put
number
Coke,
1.
good.
Coke number 1 for me.
Yeah, Coke.
Oh, fuck
Coca-Cola.
off.
Coke
Coca-Cola.
class, not zero. Zero's fine. I drink it because I can't be humongous. But regular fucking Coke is just pure
It slaps.
beauty. It's just, I would drink it all day if I could.
I'll be honest with you, I can't remember the last time I bought soda pop for to
Soda
have in
pop.
the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was that way too until Doc was $3.79 a fucking 12-pack at Woodman's. It's like, wow, it's kind of irresponsible not to take
It's
advantage.
2008 prices.
Yeah.
I can't fucking.
I mean, Phil's passing these savings on to me, and I'm just gonna reject it.
That's it. Shout out.
Just did it. Shout out.
Shout out Doc.
Shout out.
Shout out.
Shout out
PJ.
Wonka.
Shout out Handussie.
Dolphin Brain.
Dolphin
Yep.
Brain.
Dolphin
You're
Brain.
stuck on it still. You're like, what
I'm
show did we
stumped,
watch?
dude. I don't even know, dude. The Dolphin Brain shit's got me all fucked up, man.
You're gonna Google it. You're like, you're wrong, Kyle. That's a myth. I'm like,
I'm
I ain't
gonna
fucking know.
Google it, and it's gonna.
I
fuck
see it
me
on
all the way
Reddit TIL 5 days a week. I don't know.
up. Insane. Shout out.
Shout out, arm asphyxiation.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out
out.
strangers.
Shout out screaming when you come.
Yeah.
Shout out Deep
Shout out
Wrist.
IKEA. Giving me a lot of work to do.
Shout out the boss isn't here.
Yeah. Shout out.
Shout
Fuck
out,
Cody.
fuck that.
Fuck Cody, dude.
Fucking on your mom, I pull it out and hit her with the bankai. Oh, they watch shake the night, built like Bon, I can't die. Suki on me, live your past, bitch, look in my eye. Lock the door, drop your pants, you'll never see the light.